Hello, I'm Peter Burley. I'm here with my very good friend Grace Olugbodi today. Grace is the designer of the wonderful Race to Infinity, and we're here today to talk about BeGenio Games' latest Kickstarter project, which is for Rolling Bears.
Rolling Bears?
Rolling Bears, yeah.
The Bear Hagen Wolf Howling dice game.
That's right.
Where did that name come from?
Well, probably won't have to hug any bears.
No?
No.
Thank God for that.
But you probably, if you follow the minor rules, you will have to howl like a wolf.
Oh wow.
Because there's it's an unwritten rule really.
How?
Which says that when you roll the grey dice in for the first time, you have to howl like a wolf, like "Ow!"
Ow!
It's a better one.
That sounds a bit pitiful. Do I sound pitiful?
Right.
Brilliant. But it looks amazing. It's nicely designed. I love the bears. They look, not in real life, but in here. I love the bears in here.
Bears look good, don't they?
Look at the back of it. Yeah, it's amazing. All right. So tell us how to play the game.
The artwork was by the guy called Volko Strieser that we met in Germany.
All right.
And it was all put together by my graphical designer Stephen Tolley of the Creative Design Partnership.
Wow.
Sorry, Grace, what was your next question?
Very nice. Now I was asking about how to play the game. Is it strategy? Is it tact? Is it logic? What is it? And
it's a lovely blend of all those things. It has a luck element, I have to confess, but then it is a dice game, so
So dice makes it obviously a luck element.
I believe that games, it's nice to have a mixture of all the things in game, bit of a luck.
I agree.
Strategy.
I agree.
So there are lots of options that you can choose, and there are lots of strategies, and there's plenty of player interaction, which is very important.
That's quite important. What do you do with the dice then? Are we trying to collect dice that have bears in them, or because that looks like a bear?
To collect dice which can form with the rules for there's two different versions of the game.
Oh wow,
One
that
is
looks
called
amazing.
Wuppertal, that's the more complicated version there. This is Wuppertal, and you're trying to collect sets of dice where you have the dice being the same number and colour, like 4 black 4s, or for Wuppertal, the other way of collecting the dice is to collect runs of dice where it's an ascending sequence. And for the ascending sequence, it's different because you have to have different colours for each number in the ascending sequence. So two totally different things there.
Okay, and what about the animals though? Are they're all different animals?
I was just about to say that.
Okay. I might have
You're one step ahead of me, as usual.
That's a good thing.
So you collect similar to the sets of similar colours and numbers. You can also collect groups of animals, and you put them on your animal pen on the board.
Right. They look at 2 different boards as well. Are they?
Well, they are, because it's
2 games in one.
2 games in one. That's Hollandica, where we collect things in a different way.
Wow.
If we quickly look at this now as we're dealing with this. So you can collect sets where they are a run of numbers, and in that case they have to be the same colour, which is the opposite from Wuppertal, and for the ones with a similar number, they all have to be different colours.
Right,
so you change the logic
around
totally.
Okay. So what animals are they all? I see bears. I see. Is that fish?
That's a fish on the green one. So I have a fish. What do you think this one is? This one.
Ooh, that's a wild. That's a wolf.
That's your wolf. Yeah.
What's that's a hedgehog.
It is.
All right. Nice and cuddly. Oh, want to hug it. And is that a raven?
It is.
Oh wow.
Yes, you obviously know about your birds. Yeah?
I know about my birds.
Ornithologist. Yeah.
Not quite, but I know about. I know a little bit about birds.
That's good.
All right. So so on here is this where the dice sort of get. They sit on here, don't they?
Yeah, for the Wuppertal board, you whatever colour the dice is, and as long as it's not an animal, it goes in here. But you put them on the correct columns, and there's an automatic way where you cover up the numbers, and it shows you what your score is on each colour.
All right, and then so if it's not an animal, they go on here. The animal sides don't go on here. The animal sides go on here.
They do.
And here as
that's the other board as well. On this board,
do they go in here
the
as well?
animals go in the the animal pen.
Wow, interesting.
And at the end of the round, the person with the best animal set, which is the person who has the most of
bears,
animal bears,
wow,
maybe,
rolling,
gets to put
rolling bears.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one, hold on.
Okay.
So hold your horses a minute. There are no horses in this game.
All right.
So
no
this
horses.
one, you can decide all the columns of maroon, so you can decide what the value of each colour is as you get it coming in, rather than having fixed values. So that's another layer of strategy.
Right.
Yeah.
So 2 games in 1 then.
Definitely 2 games in 1.
Wow, my son would love that. So it's tactical, logical, strategic, with a bit of chance or luck in it. All right, brilliant.
Player interaction, that's the important thing.
That's most important. Yeah. So do you like stop people from? I can see myself stopping people from getting dice.
You can make it difficult for them to get the ideal dice that they want by when they're in the centre. You re-roll them and turn them into something else.
Whoa!
And that annoys people.
I want to get there. I like that. What is that?
Right, this is our
scoring or.
Is our stretch goals.
Oh, right.
It's what?
Stretch goals. Is it for scoring? So would you score on paper normally?
Yeah,
and then...
normally the scoring for each round is done as we described on the individual scoreboards for either Hollandica or Wuppertal. But between rounds, rather than having to write the scores down, you have counters which you move on the spaces here at the end of each round to record your score for that round. So each one has their own personalised counter which moves along the board, so you can see who's in the lead, because the game is always played over a number of rounds. Yeah, so each person gets an even number of chances to start.
That looks amazing. Beautiful patterns. I love patterns.
Good.
And flowers.
Good. Yes, lots of flowers on there.
Right, so how many dice do I get with my pledge? Because I'll be the first to pledge. As you know, I need to add this to my copy of Your Wonderful Take It Easy game. I love that game.
Thank you, Grace.
And Camisados. That's also amazing. Yeah, so I want to add rolling bears to it.
Okay. So, well, what you'll get.
I know they'll just be as good as those ones.
So for your pledge, you will get 1 game. You'll get the 30 dice. You will get
30.
You got 30 whole dice.
These are collectible. Are they custom made for you?
They are custom made, especially for us.
Wow.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
And probably the total value of all the dice, just the dice put together, is more than you'd be paying for the
certainly
for the whole game.
Certainly.
So
no, good value for money. So 2 games in 1.
Yeah.
30 dice.
Double-sided boards, which has a Wuppertal on one side and a Hollandica on the other. Okay. And you will get a full set of rules, which will include all the descriptions of the ways to,
for the 2 games
to pick up the scores.
Oh, wow. Well, congratulations on your game, and looking forward to people pledging. I'll be the first to pledge, and help you reach the stretch goal, because I want to see those beautiful patterns.
Yeah.
Well done. Thank you.
We're quietly confident. Yeah.
Brilliant. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pete.
Thanks very much.